Good morning, good afternoon and good evening to everyone watching this video. Welcome back to the channel. I am Odin Whitehair and this is What If episode number 9. And what if I just decided to cancel the contracts of the major players in the top teams of the top 5 leagues in Europe? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to break it down a little bit. I've picked the top 4 teams from each of the top 5 countries. So that'd be England, Germany, France, Spain and Italy. Picking 4 of the biggest clubs there. So for example, obviously England, for example, would be Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal and Man United. Germany would be Leipzig, Munich, Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen. Italy, I think I'm going to go for both the Milan clubs, Juventus and Napoli. Spain, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Villarreal. And in France, it's going to be, I believe, I'm picking out Paris Saint-Germain, Monaco, Olympique Marseille and Rennes. So it was hard to pick on the French one, to be fair. But as I say, I'm going to pick out their main stars, cancel their contracts and watch the transfer merry-go-round happen and simulate a few seasons to see who ends up where. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and cancel a few contracts and I'll show you what's happening. Alright. So here we are. I've simulated the first season, obviously just to give the transfer merry-go-round a little time to kick in, to see what happens. And there was a few that I noticed whilst the simulation was going on. I was like, okay, did not expect that. But let's go and have a look at, say, the Prem first. Let's go and have a look at the Premier League. Liverpool have ended up winning it, with Arsenal in 2nd, Man City in 4th, and Man United only in 7th. But looking at this, there are some surprise names that I did not expect to be here. Kylian Mbappe, Joshua Kimmich are 2 of them. Antoine Griezmann is up there. Mo Salah with a black shield next to it. Where did Mo Salah end up? He only bloody ended up at Newcastle. Oh, that is mental. Didn't score anywhere near as many goals as he would do at Liverpool. But yeah, he ended up at Newcastle, weirdly enough. If we have a look at Joshua Kimmich, that looks like... No. I'm looking at the symbols, the shields. Okay, right, I'm going to go and have a look at Liverpool, see what their transfer history is, because let's have a look at... Oh my god. Joshua Kimmich, Marquinhos, Bellingham, Mbappe, Ter Stegen and Bukayo Saka all ended up at Liverpool. No wonder they won the league with that side. Jesus, that is mental. That's incredible. Okay, right, let's go and have a look at another side. So let's have a look at Arsenal, see what they did. Free transfers. So they they signed Florian Wirtz, Lisandro Martinez, obviously left Man United, Pepe Reina, Vitinha and Antoine Griezmann. Some really good signings there, actually, to be fair. Man City, now they'll be an interesting one. Transfer history, let's have a look at them. Oh my word. Mike Maignan, William Saliba, Vinicius Jr., Benjamin Sesko and Gregor Kobel. What can you say? Why have they signed Gregor Kobel? Oh, that's right, because I let Edison go. I sacked Edison off. I forgot about that. I will make a little caveat into this as well, that a couple of the teams I couldn't let goalkeepers go because they were on long-term injury and it would have made absolutely no sense. Prime example of that, Manuel Neuer. He's 37 years old. He's injured for the best part of 6 months of the season. There's no point in giving him a free transfer because it just wouldn't achieve anything. Okay, let's have a look at Man United. Transfer-wise. Free transfers. Well, they signed Kvaradona and Hlojek from there, but that is about it. Okay. Well, there's a few other players that aren't in the Premier League. The likes of, say, let's have a look at Haaland. He's at Bayern Munich, which is weird. I thought he would have gone. I thought Real Madrid would have gone for him. Real Madrid I'm going to have a look at next. But Haaland, unsurprisingly, absolutely smashed it in the Bundesliga this year. With Bayern, actually, who did they sign? Let's have a look. Haaland, Rudiger, Xavier Schlager, and Lautaro Martinez. Not bad. Not bad. Because I did let Harry Kane go. Before we have a look at Madrid, let's have a look at Harry Kane. Oh, what a surprise. He's ended up over in Saudi Arabia. Along with, I do believe, I did see it in the simulation, Van Dijk ended up in Saudi Arabia as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if actually a couple more did. Well, no. God, they spent a lot of money. I guess they didn't. Let's have a look at Madrid. There we go. Transfers-wise, because I did let Bellingham go. Vinicius Jr. I did let Andre Lunin go as their second best goalkeeper, so it'd be quite interesting to see. Whoa. Okay. That's a lot. A lot of them went there. Rodri ended up there, Martin Odegaard, Loris Openda, Simican, Ruben Diaz, Jan Oblak, ooh, traitor. Lobotka, Bastoni, Frankie de Jong as well, traitor. Two of Madrid's rivals going to Real Madrid. That is disgusting behaviour. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. It's a big surprise. But they did win the league as well. By a long shot. Not surprising with that super squad now. Let's have a look at Barcelona's. Who did they sign? Kondogbia, Enzo Lafitte, and they didn't really push it out to get the big players in. I'm a little bit surprised at that. Okay, well, as first season simulations go, I think that's a little bit crazy, but I'm going to simulate on another 4 seasons, because this is only a 5-season simulation, and we're going to see are players like Mbappe and Bellingham and Kimmich still at Liverpool? Is Harry Kane still in Saudi Arabia, or does he eventually end up back in England? Let's simulate the rest of this season, well, the rest of these seasons, should I say, these next 4 seasons, and we'll find out afterwards. Well, welcome back. We've done the simulation now. We're now into the year 2028, the end of the 5th season as such. And the first thing I noticed is Salah declaring a win is a proud day for the fans. Declaring what win? What? Whoa. Salah now plays his football over in Saudi Arabia, which is to be expected. But more so for the fact Newcastle won the Champions League twice. This is just going slightly off on one, but they've won 2 Champions Leagues. Liverpool won the Champions League in 24-25, and in between, it's basically these teams have stopped the dominance of Real Madrid. But who have Newcastle got on their side now that? Well, hang on a second. Let's have a look at the overview. Who's their manager? Eddie Howe. No way. No, would never happen. Okay, so if we go back to that first season, who did they sign on a free transfer? Well, not only did they sign some players on a free transfer, they absolutely splurged 126 million on Sporting Lisbon and bought 3 of their players, which is unsurprising. But they also brought in Salah, Hincapié, Palacios, and Julian Brandt. Some really good signings there, actually. But that's incredible. They actually have Mata Sarr in here now. They bought him for... Oh my word. That is incredible. I can't believe that. That is mental. Okay, right. So let's have a look at a few of the players. So let's have a look at Bellingham first. Is he still at Liverpool? He is still at Liverpool. His brother... Oh, he's now captain as well. And bear in mind, actually, in the Liverpool squad, I did get rid of... There's no Trent there. So we'll have a look at him. But also looking at that, Kimmich is still there. Oh, that's a weird turnaround. Luchel Gertrude. Could that happen in real life? Maybe. Bellingham, yep, he's still there. Saka is still there. I can't, yeah, he's got a not for sale sign next to him. And Mbappe is there. He is wanted by Newcastle and Bayern. Seriously? But Liverpool also splurged out on Kareem Konate and Evan Ferguson and Serhou Guirassy as well. Okay. Speaking of Trent, actually, he's at Real Madrid. Did he go there? What? He went to Brighton? Oh, I've got to see if they actually picked up any more players. There's one club I did not expect to see. Right, okay, so... No, he was the only one. How on earth did Brighton manage to pull that one off and sign Trent on a free transfer ahead of the likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid and all the other clubs? That doesn't make any sense. But they did. Real Madrid eventually did buy him. Okay, so if we have a look at Haaland again. Oop, no. He's still at Bayern Munich. He is wanted. He's 27 now. But he's captain. Amazingly. But absolutely just tearing up. Smashing the goals in every single season. As to be expected. He's an absolute robot. Let's have a look at... Junior. Vinicius Junior. Who is at Man City. Did he sign for Man... Yeah, he signed on a free transfer for Man City. Of course he did. And he's not being sold anywhere at all. That's incredible. Let's have a look at the Serie A. See if anything... Let's have a look at the history. Past winners. Oh, wow. It's been between Inter and AC Milan. So, Inter... on their transfer history. Wow. Rodrigo de Paul, Kevin De Bruyne, Matthijs de Ligt, Robert Lewandowski and Alisson. That's amazing. That's a good free transfer amount, that. Let's have a look at AC Milan. See how they did with theirs in that first season. Oh, so they got... To be fair. I'm also a little bit surprised that they got Edison as well. But, hey-ho. It was one of those things. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Shall we have a little look at League 1? I can't imagine anything's changed too much looking at that. PSG are... unsurprisingly, league champions again. Past winners, no, they've won it every single year. Did they sign anybody on a free transfer? No, they didn't. They just spent money. They didn't sign any free transfers. Again, I'm a little bit surprised at that. But it's a case of as you were. So I think in like sort of realistic terms, nothing much has changed. You still got the top clubs who have been the top clubs. Would it have been a little bit different if I cancelled the contract of every single player in every single team just to see what teams and squads get formed up? Yes, it would have been. I may still do that, but as a first-time experiment of doing this, I think it's worked out all right. Some interesting results. Let's have a look, actually, finally, at the Ballon. No, it's not the Ballon d'Or on here. It's the World Player. World Player of the Year. Dejan Kulusevski. All right. Mbappe, Saka, both won it for Liverpool. Salah when he was at Newcastle as well. If we have a look at Goalkeeper of the Year, Magnon, Courtois 3 times. Jesus. Golden Glove, Magnon, Edison, Navas. Quite surprised Alisson's not there. Goal 50. Pedri. Haaland, Salah, Bernardo Silva. Under 21. Ooh, Bellingham picked it up there. Xavi and Warren Zaire-Emery. I'm a little bit surprised because I did release Lamine Yamal from Barcelona. I wonder where he could have ended up. Pedri, Haaland, Salah, and Haaland again. Won that. Let's have a look at Yamal as the final one to see where he ended up. Yeah, Palermo. How did he end up at Palermo? and nobody is picking him up. That's mental. Well, I know he's young, but I still would have thought one of the big clubs would have come in and snapped him up on a free transfer, but he's at Palermo. Okay, that's a little bit strange. But there we have it. That's the experiment concluded. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different from what I usually do, and I like doing these ones. Just breaks the monotony a little bit of doing like sort of the rebuild side of things. But if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Share it amongst your friends. Leave a comment down below. I like to interact with the people that are watching this. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.